Welcome back, pilots. Plasma 1945, and we're looking at Metalstorm. And this is when you realize you're going to lose before you even lose. The enemy team has aircraft with medium long-range missiles. Some of our aircraft have long-range missiles, but we don't have as many, and we're more profiled for short range. So the goal then is to stay in the central area between their side and our side, and use that as a protective boundary because we have rearm points there, and we have health if we need to fall back. Plus we can use terrain for cover. Like Hot Rod and the F-16s pushing forwards, my plan is simple. Stay out of the way. Don't let the enemy take first pass shots with the Tomcats and the J-10s. Sneak around, finish them off. And let's see how this works out for us. Missiles out, taking out enemies, taking out the Su-25. Missile up the tailpipe to finish them off, and look at the score. 5-1. We just crushed their entire team in the first pass. I come in for a rearm, but I can see something very unpleasant happening. Our team is crossing onto their side of the map, away from the terrain where we can cover, and I start signaling our team, even though I'm fully rearmed, to pull back and defend this area. But of course, nobody pays attention to me. So, as a good soldier, I'm like, well, I'm just going to go in there. Take this F-14 and use my short-range Fox 2s on my little 5. Doesn't work out very well for me, and I get schwacked. So let's fast forward and take a look at the top-down view, because I saw what was going to happen here. And I see the enemies on their side of the map. And I'm telling guys to move back to our control area or to the center of the map. But nobody cares. They're all just flying straight in. We're already tied, so things are going to go from bad to worse. So let's take a look at the external view and see how all this went down. Alright, we're in the replay mode and we are at double the speed. As you can see, the red team comes in from the right side, firing missiles, but we defend all of them and then just pretty much end up crushing their entire first wave of jets. Now as I go for the rearm refuel, our friendlies start pushing onto their side of the map. I'm over there on the left side, rearmed, and I'm just watching our guys get schwacked. As I turn back in, I see more of our pilots flying across to the red side of the map, firing missiles. I try to join in, but no chance, I get schwacked. And what you're going to see is you're going to see this happening over and over. The blue team's going to filter in 1s and 2s, whereas the red team just stays on their side. And remember, by the time the blue team gets across to the red side, the red team is reorganized, grouped up, and taking shots, whereas the blue team comes in, fires their missiles, and doesn't even have a rearm point. So it's just total domination. And going from 5-1 by not using the central area of the map and flying over into the enemy side, getting crushed from 2-3 different sides, and not being able to rearm. We're doing our best trying to hold our own, but it's just not working out. So this is where some additional communication I think is required, where it's not just fly forwards or pull back, but regroup or something like that is definitely needed in Metalstorm. But as you can see, the red team has the upper hand, and there's the last airplane still in the air, just getting schwacked. And as you can see, the entire fight happened in this corner on the red side of the map. And so you can tell this is exactly when things went wrong. We just took out 5 of their aircraft while only losing 1 of ours. We're looking good. We come around, I'm rearmed, refueled, and I can see on the TAC map in the top right hand corner, we're on their side of the map. I messaged defend, attack to pull them back to get somebody's attention, but nobody pays attention, and here's where our downfall begins. Crossing into enemy territory, getting surrounded, and ultimately leading to a pretty crushing defeat, even though we had totally the upper hand. So keep this in mind, guys. Try to keep your planes in the center of the map, know what the enemies are flying, and I'll catch you in the next video. As always, comment, like, subscribe,